Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Please ensure to like, share, and subscribe. And also click the bell notification in the top right-hand corner to be made aware anytime I upload tutorials or videos to YouTube. All right, let's craft together. Hey guys, I have a drawing that is going to be going on until the end of June 2023. Okay, so if you see this video tutorial after June of 2023, there is no drawing going on. But in order to be eligible for it, you have to watch this video tutorial to the end, and you have to be a YouTube subscriber on my channel, and you have to like and comment, like and comment. And if I pull your name on at the end of June, if I pull your name, I'm going to ask you one question in regards to this video tutorial that I'm about to do. If you answer it, then I'm going to be sending you your very own 20 sheets of A4 inkjet sublimation vinyl so that you can craft on dark or light shirts just like I'm doing, okay? But you have to be currently subscribed to my YouTube channel, like this video tutorial, and leave a comment. And when I pull your name, you have to be able to answer one question that I'm going to ask about this video tutorial to ensure that you watched it until the end. And if you don't answer it, then I go and pull the next name. But I'm going to do that drawing at the end of June, which will be on June the 30th. I will pull the names and I will do it live. Okay. I will do it live as to the names that I pull. 20 sheets, guys. So if you've been having a problem getting your hands on inkjet sublimation vinyl because they do not sell it on Amazon, if you've been having a problem getting this, then you could be the winner of your very own 20 sheet of inkjet sublimation vinyl. Stay tuned. Watch the entire video all the way till the end. Be prepared. All right. Bye. Hey guys, today we are going to be creating a design in Cricut Design Space. I'm going to show you how you can use patterns to fill in your text with a image or pattern for Mother's Day or for Father's Day. Now, I don't have a reason to create a dad t-shirt, so I'm going to show you how to do a dad design, but I'm going to be doing a mom design, okay? Without further ado, let's get started. All right, so the first thing, we're going to insert our text. So we're going to click here on the left where it says text, and I'm going to start out with the dad. And you can click on the ends here to increase the sizing, and as I drag the sizing you can see what size it is. So we're gonna go about there. I think that's good. And then I'm just gonna decrease this just so you can see the full thing, but it's still at 8.78 by 3.25. And you can do this pretty much with any font, guys, but I would highly recommend that you use like a thicker font to get what you really want. So let me see if I can find this one font that I used before. I'm going to try the Oxen Crossbow. All right, so Oxen Crossbow is what I am using, and we are going to reduce that size back down, and we're going to take it to about, let's go 3.3. 3.33333. All right, so here we have our font, and we're also going to duplicate this, and we're going to change this one to mom and dad. All right, so once you get your font in there, we're going to hide mom. We'll do dad first. Once you get your text in there, And then you're going to come up to the operation here in the menu. You're going to select the basic cut and change it to a print then cut. Yeah, we're going to change this to a print then cut, and I'm going to be using Inkjet Sublimation vinyl to design this out. And so what we're going to do then is the color that would be displayed next to the print then cut. We're going to click on that, and we're going to click on this drop down arrow next to the word color, and we're going to select pattern. And these are all patterns. Some are already in there from Cricut Design Space. Some are ones that I've uploaded, and I'm going to show you how you upload them. But the good thing about this, guys, is that instead of just doing a dad t-shirt with regular vinyl, you can go in and you can add a pattern that will give you the look, a different look to your dad t-shirts. So if you have, you know, a dad that likes to go fishing, I'm going to show you how you can use a pattern to create a fishing dad t-shirt for him. Give me one moment here. All right, guys, so you can insert any type of pattern that you've uploaded into Cricut Design Space. So I'm going to show you a really great place where you can get some awesome patterns. If you're already a member, you don't have to worry about paying anything extra for them. If you don't have a membership, then you can sign up to create a membership, and that is on Creative Fabrica. So I'm going to go over and bring up Creative Fabrica. And you're going to see just how easy this is, guys, to find some awesome patterns. You don't have to worry about designing anything. All the legwork has been done for you. So this website is Creative Fabrica. I call it the one-stop shop. You can get fonts, you can get graphics, you can create digital art for an additional $9 per month. Through the original membership, you can get free downloads that they send to you as well. But today, I'm going to show you how you use Creative Fabrica to find some awesome patterns. So whatever kind of a pattern you're looking for. So we're going to type in dad and pattern. And don't click on one of these, okay? What I want you to do is just enter, because that's going to give you all of the patterns instead of just one of the patterns that you click on, okay? So here we have all of the dad patterns. So this one says Happy Father's Day. This one has like little mustaches and beards and hammers and stuff like that. If your dad is into, you know, fixing up things. These are ties. So you can see all the different patterns that they have out here that you can actually use for Father's Day. Okay. And the good thing about this is if you already have a membership, then all you got to do is just download whatever pattern you want to download. If you don't have a membership, then you can create one for a very low price and you'll be good to go. So I will have my affiliate link in the description that you can click on to get an additional benefit in joining Creative Fabrica. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download one of these, and I'm going to show you just how easy it is to do that and use it. So let's see what we got here. I'm going to try to download one I haven't downloaded before, and I don't think I downloaded this one. So we're going to download this one. It says Father's Day Digital Paper, and when you click on it, it's going to show you what you're going to get in this download. So it gives you a look here. Got little mustaches, coffee cup with dad on it, and balloons with a little mustache with dad. They're showing you how they utilized it to create pillows. Okay, awesome, awesome stuff. So there are the 6 images you're going to get. So you're going to click on, and you can use these for commercial use, guys. So click on download. It's going to generate a zip file here in the, well, actually it came up here. So we're going to click on open file, and we're going to click on, I'm going to click next to the name because that's going to select all of them, and we're going to extract. You want to extract these before you can actually utilize them, and then you're going to place them somewhere on your computer. You can see I have mine going to my C drive, so I'm going to click on extract, but you can click on browse and then locate where you want to put this on your computer. And now you have a dad pattern. And those are all the patterns that you're going to get. And actually, you got 12 of them. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to upload these patterns into, or one of these patterns into Cricut Design Space. I'm going to go back to Cricut Design Space. So here we had the dad. So we're going to go back to, we're going to go now on the left side and click Upload. And normally, guys, you're uploading images, but to the right of that, you have a pattern field. And if you've never used it, now's the time. So you click on pattern field and you select upload pattern. You're going to browse. You're going to locate wherever you save that pattern. So here is mine. And let's see which one I want to go with. I think I'm going to go with the ties. I kind of like the ties, but then I like the balloons, but then I like all of them. So eventually I'll probably go back and download more. All right, let's go with this one. Or let's go with this one. Okay, I'm going to go with the first one. All right, so many decisions, guys. So hard to choose. All right, so here we have We Love Dad, okay? And you can add a pattern name so that you'll know what it is. You can add color to it so you can easily find it. And then you just click on Upload. Now, when you do that, it's not going to say that it's been uploaded or anything like that. It's just going to go away. So you can click on Cancel. And now we're going to go back to our canvas or our screen here. And we're now going to go back to where the color would be next to Print Then Cut. And we're going to locate that pattern that we just uploaded, which is right here. Just that easy. And when we click on it, it's going to fill our dad with that pattern. Isn't that cute? That is cute, 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 cute. Okay, so now again, this is a way that you can create a dad t-shirt and do it with a pattern instead of just having a solid color or a gradient feel or anything like that. You can use it, and you can use this with whatever font. Again, I'm using Oxen Crossbow, which I also got. I think I got this font from Creative Fabrica as well. But what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate it because I think I have one that I downloaded on Creative Fabrica that was a fishing. And let me see if I can find it. So I'm going to go back over to Upload, and I'm going to choose Pattern Field, Upload Pattern, Browse, and then I'm going to look for the one that I did with the fishing. And it could have been a figment of my imagination. Let's see. Downloads. 8 watercolor. Oh, that's it right there. All right, so this is if your dad likes fishing, guys. You can do a fishing pattern. All right, it's not showing me what they look like, so I'm just going to click on one. There we go. Fishing pattern. You can type in fishing as the name. You can select a color and choose Upload. And it'll just go away when it's done. And then we're going to click on Cancel, or you can go in and you can select Pattern and you can upload another pattern. We're going to cancel. And now we're going to, so we have one that says We Love Dad. And now we're going to do a fishing pattern. So you're going to go right back to the question mark, which would be the color. And you are going to select the fishing, which is this one. And you can edit the pattern, guys, and play around with the pattern to make the images larger or smaller. So you can see what that's going to look like. I'm going to change my canvas to black just so you can get a feel for what this would look like on a black t-shirt, like that, instead of uploading any templates or anything like that. But isn't that nice, guys? That is so much better than just doing a regular font with a regular color. Okay, so we got our little fishing in there. I'm going to show you how you can edit the pattern. So we'll go back here. We're going to click on Edit Pattern, and you have this little slider that you can slide to make the images smaller. So you can see you get more fish and pails and whatever that is on there, or you can make it larger. Okay, and then you can't really tell what it is, but it gives it an awesome design still. But if you specifically want Dad to know that it was fishing, then I would highly recommend you go smaller so you can get more of the look there. You can also use the horizontal, vertical, and rotate if you want to for your design. So I can click on rotate and it's going to shift the images a bit there. Okay, I'm going to put that back on 0. You can also do the same thing with the vertical, and you can flip your design. Okay, so just wanted to show you how you can utilize that. We're going to put this back like it was, so our fish are not upside down, but there we go. So now when you look at it, you can see that we got more of the pattern in there because we downsized or edited the pattern that was there, okay? So now that we have that out of the way, guys, all you would have to do is just simply print this out. Now, I'm going to be doing a print then cut with Mom. So I'm going to go ahead and hide the dads because I'm not going to do a dad t-shirt, but I'm going to show you how to do it with the mom, and then you can create, the dad t-shirts. All right, so here is Mom. Now for Mom, again, we're going to go in, we're going to change this to a print then cut. That is the only way you can use these patterns. You can't use it with just a cut unless Cricut Design Space has changed something since the last time I've used it, and stranger things have happened. So we're going to go back to pattern. And this time I'm going to make me a t-shirt with the sunflower design. So I kind of like this one. Let's see what that's going to look like. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so this is the Mom. It's in a 10.82 by 3.31. I think I'm going to go down in size. I'm going to go and do more here. And I'm going to make it, I'm just going to do it even 10. And because I don't want this at a 2 point something, I'm just going to do a 3.5. I think that'll be large enough. So I'm going to do 10 in width and height of 3.5. I think that'll be cute. And we're going to go ahead and lock that back. So now we have our Mom design. Okay, and remember, this is a print then cut. This is not a cut only file. So this is going to go to your printer. I'm using Inkjet Sublimation vinyl. So with this vinyl, you do not mirror your image. So I'm going to click on Make It. And you're going to see the registration marks around it to indicate that this is a print project. All right, so we will be able to use on the mat, and we're going to change our mat size to, well, I am going to have to go by, let's go 8.5. 8.3 by 11. And again, do not mirror your image. Do not mirror your image, okay? For this particular project, because I'm using inkjet sublimation, so I'm going to put this vinyl inside of my sublimation printer. It's going to print out directly onto the vinyl, okay? So I can put this on a dark color shirt or a light color shirt. It doesn't matter, okay? So I'm not mirroring because I'm using inkjet sublimation. If you're going to be doing sublimation a different way, then you want to make sure you mirror your image if you're not using inkjet sublimation vinyl. I want to put that out there. All right, so we're going to click on continue. And I'm going to grab my 8.5 by 11 inch paper, which is not going to make a difference because my image is not even 11 inches, but that's what I'm going to be placing on the mat. And I'm going to place, then I'm going to place this in the Cricut cutting machine so that Cricut can cut this out for me. And then I'll walk through all of the remaining steps with you guys. Okay. So right now we are going to send to printer. And again, I'm using my sublimation printer. So I'm going to change this to my 7720. I only want one copy. I don't want the bleed on it. I'm going to use the system dialog and click print. All right, so since I have two printers connected, I have to make sure I select the right one. Again, we're going to go with the 7720. We're going to select preferences. I like to make sure that my more settings is all the way over to the far right of quality. And my more options, I have deselected high speed. And everything else is good, good. I'm going to leave it on the 8.5 by 11. I don't think it'll be a problem. So anywho, I'm going to go ahead and get this ready to be printed out. So give me 1 second here. All right, guys, so I am going to get ready to print out the image here on my sublimation printer. So I'm going to hit OK. And this is the inkjet sublimation vinyl. I'm going to use the A4 for this since I'm only using a smaller image instead of the larger one. And again, you can use this on dark or light colored t-shirts. I'm going to be putting this on a black t-shirt just to show you that you can use dark colors. And you want to make sure that you're printing on the side that's kind of rigid and not the smooth side. So when you put it in your printer, you're going to put the rigid side down and the smooth side up, because the smooth side, if you print on it, it's going to be like if you were to print on the wrong side of DTF film, it's just going to smear off. So you want to have the smooth side up and you want to have the rugged side down so that when it goes in your printer, it's going to print on that rugged side. So I'm going to go ahead and load my printer. Alrighty, got that together. And I'm going to go ahead and hit print. Now, when this prints out, it's going to have that border on there to indicate where Cricut should cut at. So 1 second here, we're going to let that print. And then once this prints out, guys, then we'll select the material that we're going to be using to actually do the cutting for us. Let me see what my printer's doing. All right. So the last time I printed on a large piece of paper, so it wanted me to put it down to the size that I'm actually printing on now. So we actually have it printing out on my sublimation printer. I'm using the Epson Workforce 7720. And this inkjet sublimation vinyl, guys, it also comes in the A3. I think this is the A3 as well, the larger size. But again, since I'm only doing up to 11, I decided to just keep it with the 8.5 by 11. And actually, this is A4, which is 8.27 by 11.69. And we're going to have that little, the little four corners for Cricut Design Space, which is telling Cricut or helping Cricut to know where the registration marks are to cut this out for us, because we're going to have Cricut to cut it out for us. So we're not cutting out anything. Again, we're going to heat press this at 160, I think it's 160 degrees Celsius for 10 seconds. Looks good. All right. So here we have our mom. We're going to place this on our cutting machine. Let me get my mat here. Hold on one second. I have my green mat here. So when you get ready to put this on your mat, you want to make sure you have it going in the same position that Cricut does. Cricut has it going in the portrait position. So I'm going to lay mine in the portrait position, just like Cricut, and have Cricut to now cut this out for me. And I'm just going to make sure that I got it nicely on the mat so that it doesn't move. And I'm going to go ahead, I feel like I got something on my face. I'm going to go ahead and have Cricut to cut this out for me. And then I'm going to come back and let's see. Let's go to Cricut for just a second. And we're going to tell Cricut. Now for this, I'm going to tell Cricut that I'm using medium cardstock. I'm not going to use the inkjet sublimation setting. So I'm going to use medium cardstock, and I'm just going to leave it on the default pressure. And I'm going to go ahead and load and have this cut, and then we'll weed it out together and finish the rest of the steps. So give me 1 second. So you won't be able to hear me, guys, on my Cricut. So my Cricut is over there, and you won't be able to hear me. So hold on 1 second. I might be able to rearrange this. Give me 1 second here, guys. Able to move my Cricut over here. So hopefully you guys can see that okay. I'm going to go ahead and load this into my Cricut and have Cricut to cut it out for me. All right, we're going to let Cricut do its thing. And that's one of the things I like about my Cricut shelf, is that it allows me to be able to move my Cricut around like I want to. So I can put it on my desk, or I can, when I'm not using it, I can put it on my Cricut stand over there. So hopefully you guys can see that. One of the fluky things that happened with me during my move is that my camera stopped showing me what I was recording as I'm recording, but it will show it back like it's supposed to when I put it in play mode. So I can't see what I'm doing. I can't even see how I look. I may look crazy, so hopefully not. But anywho, I can't see what's going on now on my camera, and I've tried all kinds of things to fix it, and I haven't been able to fix it. So Cricut is now looking for the registration marks. And I have just the regular fine point blade that I'm using. And now it's going to cut. It's going to be so pretty, guys. But this gives you another alternative to doing fonts without doing just solid colors or having to run out and buy a vinyl that has some type of pattern on it. You can use your own patterns. Alrighty. So it has cut out for us. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to weed this as if I was weeding with regular vinyl. I'm going to show you guys what that's going to look like here. Get some light on so I can see. But our cut marks are there. So we're going to go and we're going to weed out the excess. And give me 1 second. I'm going to grab my weeder. I am going to now weed this out. I put my Cricut Maker back on the stand over there because we no longer need it. And so I'm just going to go around and I'm going to weed away the excess vinyl that I don't need. And you can see it just pulls up really easy. You guys can see how easy it is to weed. I have my heat press heating up. We're only going to press this for 10 seconds and we will be good to go. All right, so once you get that weeded off, guys, you're going to lift up your letters, and then we're going to use this plastic sheet to cover up our image when we place it on our black t-shirt, and we're going to heat press it for 10 seconds. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how I do that. And you do want to be gentle with your picking it up. You don't have to pull so hard. And then we'll line it back up. So there we have our little M. And I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these off the mat, and then I will meet you at the heat press. All right, guys, so we're just going to take that plastic cover that we pulled up our inkjet vinyl from, and we're going to place that on the top of our shirt. Now, it's always highly recommended that you heat press your shirt for about 5 seconds to get out any moisture. We're going to come down about 3 fingers from the neckline, the scoop or the rounded area of the neckline, and we're going to lay our letters down. And the great thing about this, guys, is you don't even have to keep it in the order in which it was. You can do mom any way you want to. You can have it straight, or as you can see, I'm taking mine and making it a little bit down and upward motion, which I think is gonna be cute. Okay, so you're just gonna lay your letters like that. So I got mine going downward, and that's about 3 fingers from the top. Kind of like the placing of that. Let me turn my O around a little bit. I think that looks good. And we're now going to take and cover it. Make sure nothing comes up. to move. There we go. So that looks good. Hopefully you guys can see that. And I'm going to press it for 10 seconds. All right, and we are done. And you can peel warm. And let's take a look here. There we have it. Mom. Looks amazing. Put it up. Try to get it up so you guys can see. Check it out. Okay, so I could have went straight across. You can do it however you want to once you actually, you know, take it off of your machine. You can place it however you want to, but I think that looks amazing. Let's take a closer look. Inkjet sublimation, guys. You can do this on light or dark colors. Okay, cut my heat press off here. So yeah, I just wanted to show that to you guys. Since I'm not doing a dad shirt, I wanted to show you in the form of a mom shirt how you can do a dad shirt using a pattern, and then you'll follow the same steps that I followed to actually, you know, iron it onto the shirt. I got this inkjet sublimation vinyl from a Viva warehouse here in, I think it was actually Join Us or Join US here in Dallas, Texas, but they are online. They will be linked, or they are linked, or will be linked in the description of this video tutorial if you would like to purchase from them. Isn't that amazing, guys? Got that pattern from Creative Fabrica. So I didn't have to go out and buy a patterned vinyl that I may not ever use again. Okay, just get your patterns and upload them directly into Cricut Design Space. All right, so that is it, guys. That's my story, and I am sticking to it. Look at her, she's smiling like, what you doing now? All right, guys, so that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Let's go see if I can get you back over here. You guys can see my wall art that I showed you that I was gonna do. So now you can see how that looks up on my wall. But I want to thank you guys that are following me. Let me get my hand out your face. That are following me via Facebook. I want to thank you guys so much for the love and support that you show via Facebook. And if you would like to join my Facebook group, Candoris's Cricut and Creative Crafters, then please, 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 just click the link in the description for Candoris's Cricut and Creative Crafters, and you can agree to the Facebook group rules and become a group member. And also, if you're currently subscribed to my YouTube channel, I want to thank you guys so much for the love and support that you show via YouTube. If this is your first time seeing me and you like my method of teaching, then please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have over 450 video tutorials on all types of crafting projects. So this is just the beginning, guys. But again, y'all see that wall art up there? I absolutely love it. I'm absolutely loving the new space that I'm in, because I can craft like I want to, and I have the freedom in the space to just, you know, get around instead of being crapped up in my dining room. All right, guys, so that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Again, inkjet sublimation vinyl, t-shirt of choice. Upload your pattern. I showed you where you can get your patterns from Creative Fabrica. If you have a membership, then uploading those patterns are free. You can use them commercially. If you don't have a membership, they're very easy to get. I will link my affiliate code in the description of this video tutorial. I love my shirt, y'all. It looked like I already got it on. And then your heat press, you're going to heat press this. I did 160 degrees Celsius for 10 seconds. And do not mirror if you're using the inkjet sublimation vinyl. Now Amazon, I have not found this product on Amazon, guys. I've only been able to get it locally here in Dallas, Texas. But again, join us, join us. They are online and linked in the will be linked in the description of this video tutorial if you would like to order it. And they have it in A3 and A4 sizes. So this is one way, guys, that you can sublimate on dark colors and not have to worry about having DTF ink or a DTF printer or film and all that other good stuff. All right, so that's it. That's my story, and I am sticking to it. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. I'm using the Epson Workforce 7720, which has been discontinued, guys. They no longer sell that printer, so if you find it, it's probably going to be worth a lot more money than I paid for mine. But there are people that sell them for extremely high prices. And I just use the green mat on my Cricut cutting machine. Now you can hand cut this out if you so choose, or if you don't have a cutting machine, you can hand cut this out because this is not an image that has very delicate or small little pieces, intricate pieces. So letters are super big, so you can hand cut this. You really don't have to put it in a Cricut, but I'm not good with cutting anymore, guys. I'm getting older, so I have Cricut to cut mine for me. Okay. All right, guys, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. You know, my motto is each one reach one so that each one can teach one. And you guys have an amazing day. And I'm so glad to be back in my new space so that I can continue to help you guys with your crafting needs. Bye.